Hello, folks. This is Bob Dodrill, application engineer with Hillco Incorporated, and I'm going to start a series of lessons on how to use Codesys software for Turk devices. Now, briefly, Codesys is an open programming protocol that many other manufacturers use for their programmable devices. Turk uses Codesys because it meets IEC 61131 standard. We also are unique in the market in that we do not charge for the software. You can simply download it from the Turk website. And again, this is the Turk US website where you can find the Codesys software and all of the other pieces, parts of this software that you could use to program a Turk programmable device. In the past, I have and I have mentioned all the programmable devices. So today we're going to jump right into our Codesys software. The first question that I get is, where do I get it? Okay, well, you go to the Turk site and you would go to support and to software. And I took the liberty of already opening this page. So this is the page that you would find if you go to, again, support and software. And then once you're here, you're going to open the software group Codesys. Now, currently, all of the Turk programmable devices use Codesys 3.5.12.10. And this is Codesys 3.5 is the series, Service Pack 12, version 1, or version 10, actually. So again, this is the software that you want to download, and you'd simply click the Details tab and then download that software. Now, once you've got your software open, and I'm going to open the software up, and once it's downloaded, there's some things that you'll notice about the software. First of all, yours won't have all the things that I've been working on here. And this is another feature of Codesys. In everything that I've been programming recently, it shows up right here. Now, before you get started, one of the first things you need to do is go to the Tools menu and to the Package Manager. Now, all of the devices that Turk uses, all the things that you would interface, we have a package file for. And basically, that's the hardware profiles. And you'll notice on mine, I have a lot of things in mine where I've been loading up the hardware profiles for various Turk devices. The main things that you'll need is this driver. This is the BLXS PGEN version 3. So that's all of the modular or the BL series hardware profiles, both BL20 and BL67. You'll also need the TX series. The TX series includes the TX500 and the TX700, the programmable HMI PLC devices. This is another one to have. This is the brick PLC. This is the TBN L series PLC, and this would be another driver that you would need. Well, how do I get those? Well, to get those, again, you're going to go back to the website. And I took the time again to preload this rather than waiting on my internet to load it up. And I just simply searched for a BL20 PGEN version 3. And then in my downloads folder, right here is the package file. So it's the Codesys package files for the programmable, for the BL series. When you look at your software, if it does not include the TX or it does not include the TBIN, you can look any of those devices up. So if I wanted to look up a TX500, I could look up TX500 and I can download the latest hardware files or package files for that device. So one more thing that generally you're going to want to go ahead and load up, especially if you're going to write a program on a TX. So TX utilizes the EDS and the GSD-ML files just like any other PLC. If you're choosing to use Ethernet IP for your network, then here's the EDS files. If you are choosing to use Profinet, then here is the GSDML files. Personally, I use Profinet, but it's just a personal preference. If you would prefer to use Ethernet IP, here are the files that you would download. This is also where you would get these files if you are interfacing one of our blocks or one of our network bricks back to another manufacturer's PLC. Again, this is where you would get the EDS and the GSDML files. So you would download those, and I'm going to quickly reopen Codesys. I'm going to go back to my tools menu. And for this, you want to go to your device repository. So this is all of the devices that you would be using in your PLC. Now, this is a pretty simple step. You don't have to select anything here. Just simply go to the Install tab, and you're going to look up. Now, this is some of the last things that I loaded. This is the S-Series TBN blocks. So I can go here. I can actually select all of these if I want to by doing the shift, and then I could click open. Now mine's already installed, so I'm not going to do that again, but this is where you would load those files. So then when you go to develop your project, you've got the GSDMLs or the EDS files, or you can have both, already loaded in your software. Now, that does stay with your software. Once it's loaded, you don't have to do it again and again and again each time you load a project. It's already there for you, and it'll be there the next time you need it. Now, the next series or the next recording that I'll be doing is we'll go ahead and get into some programming. But I wanted to do this video. It gives you the opportunity now to get your software loaded, to get all the hardware files and the GSD or whatever files that you want to use loaded into your software. So the next recording will get started with software. And again, thank you for your time, and we'll see you later.